It's Betty, motherfuckers. That old NY and LA lock on things is long gone. Welcome to the new north. We in this hoe.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll, liquor, weed, and birth control.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll, liquor, weed, birth control.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll, liquor, weed, and birth control.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll, liquor, weed, birth control.
When it rains it pours, signs sincerely yours. 6 stacks on the rap, sitting courtside floor. I'm a high-grade guru, cognac connoisseur. So sick, symptoms unknown, no cure. Champagne, hors d'oeuvres, yeah, how it's supposed to be. Bags under my eyes, big enough for some groceries. Newcomer, blue Hummer, cold winter, winter through cruel summers. Wish a nigga would like lumber, yeah. See my city sitting on a gold mine. Cemetery scriptures, call them shits ghost lines. Voice of the generation, prince of the metropolis. Cutthroat flow, aim straight for the esophagus. My big fat Dominican bitch cooks me pollo with asparagus tips. Deliveries tight, suicide squeeze. You ain't gotta like me, cause the money talks to me.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll, liquor, weed, birth control.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll, liquor, weed, and birth control.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll, liquor, weed, birth control.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll, liquor, weed, and birth control. And the flow so cold, I can make the beat freeze. Plus I ghostwrite, fax me for the fees. My DJ scratching like the nigga got fleas. Syringe flow in veins like heroin fiends. New school kid, baby, point me to the nurse so I can squeeze a juice box till it quench my thirst. And it's G.O.G, middle finger to a critic. Got your bitch on my hood like a parking ticket. Hey yo, I'm just getting started. Style's been retarded since I used to rock cardigans and still get carded. Now it's nothing but the finest on my wine rack. Blunt rap pack with a fat dime sack. I love the hate, breathing on the beat while they suffocate. Yeah, type to eat the food right up off your supper plate. 100, it's time for me to slide. Luggage in my left hand, ticket in the ride.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll, liquor, weed, birth control.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll, liquor, weed, and birth control.